Is your towel rack or washcloth hanger moving like that? Well, I'm going to show you how today to fix one of those loose rails or holders in your bathroom or wash area. So what we're going to need to do is there is a set screw underneath here. It's very small and it will either have a flat head or it will take an Allen wrench. So just look underneath to see what type you have. I've already looked and can see underneath right here that it's a flat head. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unscrew it to give you a better idea of what's going on now. Honestly, you would just tighten this if you wanted it to make it more secure. And you don't need to unscrew it all the way if you need to take it off. Just unscrew it a little bit. This little set screw at the bottom. Let me give you a close-up here. So as you can see, that right there is called the set screw. I wish you could see. Oh, wait, there you go. Let me get some light. Right here. If I manipulate that more so you can see that screw, the head of that screw. See that point coming up more? So when you're tightening this into that anchor that's in the wall, you can see that slowly coming up here, going back down. That's what secures it, helps it stop moving. So if it's loose, you just need to tighten that screw. But as you can see in my case, the anchor's moving. It's not supposed to do that. So I'm just going to tighten that anchor. Obviously a screwdriver will be just fine, but I'm going to use my impact here. There we go. Now that that's in there and secured, now we can put this towel rack hanger back on. So what I'm going to do, since I had to adjust that anchor, is I'm just going to unscrew this. So that, as you can see, it's flush here. So I can put this on without any issue and then just tighten up that set screw and we're ready to go. So it just hangs on over like that. And then once I like the orientation, all I gotta do is screw it in. And just like that, you fix your towel rack in case it's loose. Hope the video was helpful. Again, all you really need for this job is either a small flathead screwdriver or a small Allen key. And for those Allen wrenches, I would suggest getting one of these multi-bit ones so you don't have to worry about trying to figure out the size. Make sure it's inclusive, has all the sizes you'll need, but they're usually pretty small. So hope that video was helpful. I'll show you one more time here so you can get a better visual of what we're looking at. So again, underneath, you can see right there, it's a flathead. Hope the video was helpful. Thanks again for watching, and check out my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.